pushes me into the big stall, and he's like trying to kiss me. He's just like, what if I robbed you right now?
Joked around with her for a little bit and then left.
Is joking around to your, definition? Would that be including taking your out?
She was laughing the whole time. I can't afford to go back to jail over something stupid. There was a misunderstanding.
On June 22nd, 2024, officers responded to a gas station near Interstate 65 after an assistant manager reported that a male customer had assaulted her inside the store during her overnight shift. The employee stated that the man allegedly hid behind the women's restroom door, grabbed her arm, pushed her into a stall, and attempted to kiss her without consent before exposing himself at the counter.
Hi there. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So I got a call from somebody about an assault that happened overnight?
Yes, that was me.
That was you? Okay.
Yes. I didn't really know what to do.
Okay.
I worked the overnight by myself, and I'm the assistant manager running the store right now, so I didn't know who to call.
Okay.
He's staying at the hotel.
Have you seen him before?
Yes.
Or okay.
He was staying there months ago.
Yeah.
And he used to come in here. I used to be the full-time overnight before I became the assistant manager, and he would like hit on me and whatever, tried to add me on Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time. He came in last night, the first time, bought something, said, hey, what's up, left. Rang him up, he left. Nothing happened. Second time, I was cleaning the bathrooms. I heard the bell ring. I was in this bathroom right here.
Okay.
I heard the bell ring, I come out, and I didn't see anybody. And I was like, okay, so I went to the women's bathroom. That's the one I was cleaning. And I seen somebody go into our family bathroom. I was like, okay, somebody's in there. I finished cleaning the the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
I came out and I looked around. I'm like, I didn't hear the bell. He's still in here. There's somebody still in here.
Yeah.
And I went back to the bathroom and I seen that the door was open to the family bathroom, so they were somewhere in here. So I went to the women's bathroom and I couldn't open the door. I had it propped with the dustpan.
Okay.
And I went to open the door all the way so I could step back in to get all the cleaning stuff out. When I looked, he was hiding behind the door.
Of the ladies' bathroom?
Yes. And I was like, what the are you doing? And he grabs my arm, pushes me into the big stall, and he's like trying to kiss me. And I'm like, what the are you doing? Get off me. And he's like pushing me, and I'm like up against the wall, and I'm like, get off me. And he finally was like, you need to be more aware of your surroundings. I'm like, what the are you talking about? And he was like, I've been in here, and you didn't see I was in here. I go, I heard the bell ring. And he comes out here, he's just like, what if I robbed you right now? I'm like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, I'm panicking. I'm like, it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Am I gonna call? And I'm like, what the and he bought something, and he comes up here, and his zipper was down, so I saw his and he had no underwear on. That was trying to come on to me, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I texted her. I said, when you get here, we need to call the cops, because he's staying over at that hotel.
Okay. Do you know his name?
James Sturgeon.
James Sturgeon.
Yes.
Do you have your ID on you by chance?
Yes. And then he tried to guise it as a joke. He said, oh, by the way, I was just joking. After he tried to touch me in the bathroom.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. And I told her about it. She was like, why didn't you call me? I'm like, I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
And about how old is he?
He's probably...
like 30s, 40s, something like that.
30s, I would say.
You know James Sturgeon? It doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head either. White guy, black guy?
White.
When he was pushing you into the stall, was he just kind of like grabbing your shoulders, or just kind of like holding your arm?
And was pushing me, and my hand was on his chest going like this, and he was pushing me back.
Okay.
So.
And did he kiss you, or he's just trying?
No, he was trying to kiss me.
Okay, so he's just coming in, and you're like, what the out of here? Okay. And do you have cameras in here at all?
I do, but they don't go to the bathrooms. The closest you can see is just right there.
Okay.
Like, they don't go back there in the hallway.
And you said it was like 3 a.m.-ish, give or take?
Yeah.
Do you have a copy of his transaction when he was in here, by chance? Did he use cash or card?
Card.
Okay. And did he say anything when he was trying to kiss you? Did he?
No.
It was just all...
It was all me.
Just you?
Yes.
Was he intoxicated, do you think, or no?
No.
No?
He came in here the first time and he was perfectly fine. Like, nothing occurred.
Okay. Nothing like that's ever happened before? You guys have never been in any sort of relationship? This is all just his... imagination or whatever you want to say?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him there?
Yes.
All right, well, I think I've got what I need from you.
He's at the hotel.
Yep.
I don't want him to come back in here.
No, that's what I was just going to ask. You're the assistant manager, she's the manager?
No, I'm running the store right now.
Okay, you're running right now.
Filling in for the manager. picture.
Okay,
So.
wonderful. Well, I'll trespass him from the property then. Did you tell him to leave and that you don't want him back?
No, he just left
He
because
just
I
left.
didn't know what to say. Like, I've never had anybody try to touch me like that, so I was
no.
pretty shocked.
That can put you in
Yeah.
a weird state for sure, where you're not really
Yeah.
thinking clearly. So we will articulate that to him, and then I'd assume you want charges for the battery?
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
yep.
Stop me for no reason. So I mean,
No,
obviously-
I didn't. Okay, I didn't stop you for no reason. We don't do that. You see all these other people? Okay, I'm not just stopping people for no reason. Okay, you know it's for no reason because you know what you've been up to for the last couple hours. Okay, so I'm going to read you something. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Do you understand those rights?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me knowing those rights?
For what? I didn't do. Am I under arrest?
Right now you're being detained. Okay.
Of course I am.
Yeah, you're in handcuffs. So right now you're being detained. I'm wondering if you want to answer my questions because I got some questions for you.
What's your question?
Okay. So you want to answer some questions?
What's your questions?
You were out at the Marathon gas station at 65 last night?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so if you're not going to answer truthfully, we're going to be done. All right.
Hold on. The
all right,
Marathon gas
you
station.
said you didn't want.
The Marathon gas station is the one by Taco Bell, right?
No, there's a marathon.
There's a
off
marathon
65.
out by I-65 by the Economy Inn. Okay.
It's called Good to Go.
Here's the deal. Listen to me. Okay. I have probable cause just to arrest you right now. I'd like to talk to you, get your side of the story. Okay. But if you're not going to cooperate and you're going to lie to me, I don't have no patience for it because I do not need your side of the story because I have video evidence of what occurred. All right. So if you want to talk to me, that's why I'm giving you this opportunity. If you don't and you want to lie to me, I'll just take you to jail. I'd like to get your side of the story. We can skip it.
Well, obviously you're arresting me for no matter what. That's why the handcuffs are on.
You're being detained for our safety because you're known to carry firearms and you're involved in potentially some crimes, okay, that occurred over the last number of hours, and that's why you're being detained for our safety.
So if I answer your questions, am I free to go?
It depends what's going on. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well,
I have one side of the story. I'd like to get
okay,
yours.
well-
So let me ask you again. Were you out at the gas station at I-65, the
Yeah, I
Marathon gas
slept out
station? Okay. So what occurred when you went inside?
I went to the bathroom and a friend of mine that used to work there, we was joking around.
Who's your friend?
Her name was Michelle, I believe. And it's been like years since I've seen her.
Okay, you say you were joking around. What happened when you guys were joking around?
We was by the bathroom right there, and we was joking around, and we was wrestling, like joking and playing around, like horse playing. And then we went.
Like tickling each other, or what are you doing?
Yeah, just stuff like that, you know. Like then I went and bought something, then I left.
Okay, so
we was cool. We was laughing and joking right there at the counter.
Okay, so
as I left.
what were you doing in the bathroom? What was going on there?
I went to use the bathroom,
Okay, which bathroom did you go to use?
the family bathroom.
Okay, and after that?
She was right there when I walked out, and then we was joking around, and then we walked out towards the front, and then I bought some combos, and then I left.
And you didn't made no other actions that I would have observed on the camera. Think about what you did. Think about the things that you did.
Not that I'm aware of.
You're not aware?
Like we was horse playing around. That's all that's all that happened. Like I'm being honest. I'm on parole right now. I'm not trying to do any of this.
I'm aware you're on parole. You're horse playing around and you don't remember anything else that happened.
Yeah, I just told you I bought some combos and I went in there before, I bought something to drink, I went outside, I fell asleep for a little bit, and then I went back in, bought some combos, used the bathroom, joked around with her for a little bit, and then left.
Okay. Is joking around to your, definition, would that be including taking your out? Well, it's on the security cameras out, so I don't have x-ray vision.
Well, I mean,
if it's out, right?
Well, yeah, obviously. Like I said, I went to use the bathroom, so I mean...
No, not in the bathroom. They don't got cameras in there.
I understand that, but I mean, the only thing I had to think of is my fly was... Look, the pants don't stay unzipped all the time, man.
Yeah, but I watched you unzip it and take it out, so that's a little different. You're saying you have no recollection of taking your pants out and inside of a gas station?
No.
That's a problem.
Like, I'm seriously not trying to charge any problems, man.
I know you're not trying to charge any problems. I'm the one who charges crimes, okay?
That's not what I mean, man. Like, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm on parole. I've been doing good. I got a job. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Well, that's not true, okay? Because that's what we're trying to talk about. And it sounds as if there was some stuff occurring last night that's not entirely legal.
Well, like I said, we was just horseplay. As far as I know, we was just horseplaying.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to do any of that. Like, I'm being serious.
Taking your out in public is not a horseplay.
Right. I mean, I understand that. But like I said, as far as I remember, I zip my pants before these pants come unzipped all the time.
Well, you're saying they come unzipped, but you unzipped them. We watched you. That's different.
Right. I mean,
that's different than...
I understand that.
You understand?
I understand.
It'd be one thing if you walked in.
Right.
We've all had our fly down I've had it while I'm working, okay?
Right.
But we usually got underpants on, and it's usually an accident when it like unzips, but I can't say I've accidentally unzipped my pants and had my wiener out. That's where I'm at.
I don't understand that.
You know, I'm not trying to be, I'm just trying to clarify.
I'm not trying to be neither, and I'm not trying to cause any problems. Like, I'm supposed to be at work pretty soon. I just stopped to get something to drink.
Okay. So you don't remember necessarily anything else that occurred there? Nothing that you think you want to clarify?
Like I said, I really don't, officer. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Okay. And in the bathroom when you were horseplaying with her, what exactly was occurring with that horseplay?
I mean, nothing. Like we was just, she grabbed me up a little bit, and I grabbed her, you know, and that was just about it. And then we walked out, we was laughing. She was laughing the whole time.
So how did you exactly grab her up? You said
yeah,
you just explain it with your words. You don't have to
right. I mean, I didn't really grab her. Like we was next to each other, and when she turned around, we was right there. So I mean, I kind of like gave her a little hug, you know, and that was it.
Okay. And what did she say?
I've known her for years. Nothing. She was laughing about it. We went right back up to the cash register. I bought some combos, and then I left. I talked to her for a minute, and I left.
Were you like flirting with her?
Yeah, we did it all the time. I used to live at the hotel.
Okay. Have you guys ever had a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And is that what you thought you were initiating last night again?
Pretty much.
Like if you're up?
Yeah, I mean, like that's like me and my girlfriend just broke up, so I figured she was up there working, so I figured I'd go up there and talk to her and hang out like we used to.
I got you. Go find some more company, I get.
Like I said, I'm not trying to cause no problem.
How'd that end? I mean, you kind of grabbed her. You were maybe hoping to get something out of it, whatever. But how did it end?
I wasn't really hoping to get nothing out of it. We was just joking around. That's all I thought it was joking around. We used to do it all the time.
Well, I mean, you just said you broke up with your girlfriend, so you went out there because you knew she was out there, and that you were kind of grabbing on her, and you used to have a relationship.
I never said I was grabbing on her,
or grabbing on her. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to put words in your mouth, but grabbing on a little bit.
We was just, like I said, as far as I understand, we was just horseplaying, man. I don't need the problems. I don't need the drama.
I understand that. Nobody needs the problems with this kind of stuff.
My parole is definitely going to violate me, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to go back to jail or prison.
And there's probably people all over this parking lot that are on probation parole, okay? Right. We're not out trying to pick on them.
I understand that.
We're out talking to you because there's kind of been some interaction, okay?
Right. I can't afford to go back to jail over something stupid. It was a misunderstanding.
All right. Well, and I understand that. So I think this officer also has a couple questions about some other incidents that might have happened in town here.
You said you and your girlfriend just broke up?
Yes, we did.
What happened there yesterday?
We got into it. She was texting some dude or whatever, and we started yelling or whatever, and I wanted to leave, and she was right there, so I kind of pushed past her to leave so I could get the out because it's not my house, you know. And this morning, she started her new job over here. Well, the plan was, so I figured I'd give her a little bit to leave, or to calm down, you know, so I left, whatever. And then this morning, the plan was I was supposed to drive her to work. So I went and met her, and then she waved at me as she drove past because she drove her mom's car, so I thought everything was cool. So I sat up here while she was at work, and then figured we could talk afterwards.
Okay.
Well, when she got off work, she went home, so I just assumed that she wanted me to follow her over there. So I went over there, and when we started talking, I guess her new supervisor or whatever followed her there too. So I mean, like, I'm done with all that. Like, I don't need that. If she wants to start all that, then she wants to cheat on me with something like that, then fine, that's her choice. I'm done with it. Like, I'm just trying to go home and go to work.
So nothing physical happened other than you trying to push past her leaving the house?
That's it.
Okay. So there's no reason for her to claim that you strangled her?
Definitely did not.
Her son witnessed it?
Definitely did not.
No? Okay.
When we were leaving arguing, her son was in her room, or his room.
Well, he came out because he heard you.
No, he came out as I was walking out because he was right there in the kitchen when I had to walk past him to go out the back door.
So there'd be no reason she has any redness or anything on her neck?
No.
Okay.
Not from me anyway. Like, I mean, I understand when you guys only look at my criminal record and obviously think that, you know, but like I said, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm 36 years old. I'm getting way too old for it.
So you guys have been in a full relationship, dating, and you've been staying with her for multiple days?
She's been staying at I live in Kentland. She stays there for like 2-3 days a week, or whatever, because her daughter lives in Kentland, and then I come here and we stay here for a couple days a week.
Okay, so you've been here since...
I've been here since Thursday. Friday. Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Wednesday.
So she told me that you called her yesterday to come over.
No. Like, I could call my roommate right now, and he could tell you she was with me. She went with me from her house to my house to take a shower and change my clothes, and then we came back.
So you never were separated from each other yesterday? So if I
not
go
at all.
And she shows me her phone, you guys wouldn't have a phone conversation?
No. Like I said, I could call my roommate right now, and he could tell you.
That's not what I'm asking. If you're with her at all times of the day, there'd be no reason for you to call her, correct?
Right.
So there would be no call history on her
Unless
phone.
I was in the bathroom or something. I call her all the time when I'm in the bathroom, going to bring me toilet paper and
Well, that would take, what, 10 seconds?
Exactly.
Okay. There'd be no reason for a call log to be longer than that.
Right.
So if I go back to her house now and she shows me her
Go
phone,
ahead.
and she shows me that you called
Go ahead.
her.
I have video evidence showing that she was with me all day yesterday. I have cameras.
She said you were there yesterday. But she said that you called her to come over. She didn't say you've been living there for 2 days. So I'm just asking.
Again, I can show you video that she left her house with me. Or, well, I can show you at least her showing up at my house in Kentland, us leaving, coming back here because her son wanted her home.
So it's not what I'm asking. I'm asking.
I've been with her all day.
Okay.
All day.
So the call log.
I don't know about no call log. I have no idea.
No
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I was with her all day.
And she's not denying that. I'm saying that she just said.
I don't know what you're saying then. Do you understand what he's saying? Can you please explain?
He's saying, did you guys talk on the phone yesterday because you weren't together?
We talk on the phone every.
But if you're together with somebody, if I'm hanging out with you all day.
Right. I mean, my phone's in my pocket right now. You can look.
But I'm not going to call you if I'm standing right next to you.
Do you understand that reasoning? He's just saying.
The only time I might have called her is when I left after we got in an argument.
Okay. And do you know what time that would have been?
Again, I said around 8:30 or so.
At night?
Yes.
Okay.
We was together all day for the past 2 months.
And then where'd you go last? So after 8:30 last night, you went out. Where'd you go then?
Went up here and parked right here for a minute, so I had to calm down. And then by the time then, it was too late for me to go home. So I slept in my car last night.
And then sometime in the middle of the night, went out to the gas station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had to use the bathroom. That's the only place that was open. And there was 20 cops at the other gas station.
That'll happen. Yeah. You got any more questions? Okay. All right. Well, at this point, okay, you are going to be under arrest. Okay, for battery that time in the bathroom when you were grabbing on her. Okay, and trying to kiss her. Well, it is what it is right now. Okay, as well as indecent exposure, because you exposed yourself in the gas station to her. All right, and whether or not the city's got charges for a domestic, I'm not sure. All right, but for me and mine right now,
I already knew all that, man. As soon as you're detained, man. I don't know why you guys say that. When you're not being detained, you're being arrested as soon as you put the handcuffs.
No, right now you're under arrest because I just let you know. Initially, you're being detained. There are two different things. It's often a misconception. You can listen or not. I don't care, but I'm just letting you know. So, you got any questions for me at all?
Nope.
You got anything dangerous on your person? No weapons, no drugs,
Nope.
no nothing's gonna stick us, poke us, nothing like that?
Nope.
Okay. You got your wallet on you?
Nope.
No? Okay. Where's it at? Go ahead and step right here.
I don't have it on me.
You don't have it on you? Is it in your vehicle?
Nope.
Do you want your wallet to come with you?
Nope.
No?
Like I said, you are not going in my truck, bro.
Did I ask to go in your truck?
Well, obviously you keep asking for my wallet, so you're not going in my truck.
So listen here, I'm trying to help you out. Some people want their stuff to go with them, okay? I'm not an so I'm just making sure you don't want your wallet to come with you. Stop being so smart with me. Did I ask you to search your truck once? No, I did not. Sit your in the car. Don't try to be a smart, okay? Let's have a sit.
The man was arrested and charged with robbery, theft of a vehicle, battery, public indecency with a prior unrelated conviction, driving while suspended with a prior suspension within 10 years, probation violation, and battery.